Welcome back, everybody. Reef Respawn here, and today we're going to continue with episode 13 of our Dungeons & Dragons Space Shuttles 2 series here on the channel. Once again, if you guys want to interact with me or any of the other members of the Discord, take a peek at the Discord link in the description. While you're down in the description, take a peek at all the other social media links, including the 10% off W link. Helps me out, helps with the company, and it's a great thing to do. That being said, you may see that we actually have this primitive materia extractor. And that's because I actually started recording this episode and something just wasn't working right. So I ended up stopping the recording, stepped away for a while, came back, and here we are. So yeah, let's grab all of that there. We need 4 times materia. And I think we have a bit. We have 1. Alright. So this guy, for now, will go into this wall. And so using the flash and apple. Okay. So it wants us to use those. Bricks. That's already 4, but I know we go through this stuff a lot, so I'm gonna just do that. Create a beetroot, no problem. Boom. Nope, wrong one. Boom. I mean, I could always take... And then I think we have a barrel. Okay, so... Sorry, the cat keeps trying to break into stuff. So we need 8 of that. We can just make a seed? Is that a newer quest? Got 8 right there. Prosperity seed we would have right in the farm. Oh, I keep forgetting. Let's grab... Like, if not one, we'll be able to leave recipes in. Like our actual one that we have in our house, or the basement over there, but I'm wanting to just toss one of these here. Perfect. I know we have our one on a stick, but I always forget about it in the moment. That one goes there. Essence. Okay, so that's as far as it will let me go that way. No problem. Alright, so do we still have a mortar? Does not look like it. We can make a new one. We're gonna need sugarcane, fresh water, leaves, sugarcane. I need more fresh water. Let's use the oak ones. I need to just make an infinite water source in the house. Save us from going outside. Or make another one of those wooden chests. That would help too. Alright, so for a mortar, I need a stick. Of course, we don't have all of our stuff down here yet. Piece of gravel. And 2 resources. I think I'm gonna go with iron. Like, the flint just seems like it's running out way too quick. And we'll toss the iron right into there. Okay, so Chad. And then I also need some dirt. Alright. And that gives me some biomass. Alright, so Chad and biomass together with the mortar. Who would have thought? And then if I hammer to Chad together, it gets me paper. Alright, give me 1 second while I run the cat outside. Alright, cat is outside where she always wants to be. So string plus the plastic and yeah, perfect. I know we have string in here. We might need another piece of paper though. Boom, paper, one of these, and a string. That gets me the calendar. Then I know what season it is and all of that jazz. Let's see. I don't want to clean out our inventory. We have a lot going on here. What if we just toss it into here for now? Just kind of forget about it. Just for a couple. Let's see. Can we make an item frame? Is that still just default recipe? Sticks and a piece of leather. Do we have? We do. And then this, of course, just needs to go right into the greenhouse. I feel like right here is the perfect spot for it. And now we know, well, all about the weather here and everything else for the season. Cool. Alright, so that part is done. I mean, I could wait to get into this metallurgic workshop for a second. I did promise you guys to work on the basement. Or we could finish up with this. Maybe that's what we'll do. Alright, let's get back down here. Okay, so the workshop, what do we need? Alright, we need 2 of that materia. One brick, 2 of the plastic. That crafting table. And 3 pieces of iron. Alright, there's our metallurgic workstation. And yep, we're used to that from the first pack, so plates in there, I guess. I kind of want to put like this plastic in here, maybe the chat as well, and yeah, that'll work. We just got a couple diamond and 3 iron to replace the iron we just used. Oh, that's fantastic. And that opens us up a lot. Alright, so once 4 of those, we have 12. Which definitely got me more. Not that I'm complaining or anything. Okay, so we need ancient rock. Iron hammer. Construction wand. Sandy coal, that's one of the ones that are required to continue on. Crafting frames. Yep. Copper barrel. And a copper chest. We're gonna need copper plates for sure. Do want to make one of these frames and see what it's about though. I need 4 plates. And not copper plates. Okay, I don't have any plates just lying around. That's fine. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do something about this storage. I mean, what if I make like an actual little room for this metallurgic workstation and then I have like all my ores into there. Maybe we can set up a smeltery. Maybe this is just where we're gonna live. It's just in the basement. We'll just expand it as we go. We can make more floors and layers and make it look nice. Maybe that'll be the... Yeah, we should probably do that sooner rather than later, though. Alright, for now, I'm gonna place down an extra chest here. And that's gonna have all of our rods and plates in it. And even that still didn't really separate it a whole lot. I'm gonna have to do like actual ores versus the ingots versus block form. That grave dust can go into the mob drops. Right there. I know we're gonna end up with just a bunch of extra things. What would be... I mean, honestly, I just need to do some actual mining. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll go sleeping and then we'll potentially hit the mines for a bit. I know we said we were going to work on the actual basement, but if we're going to work on... Well, we could just work on the basement. Let me plant some fur. We really need to work on the basement. Right, there's a fir tree. There's a fir tree. Here's a fir tree. That should work. Fur is the biggest thing we're kind of waiting on at this point. Toss the stick in there. Only really interested in the potatoes at this point. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Could also just make a copper chest or a copper barrel too. You know what? Work on the walls. Work on the walls, the floors. Worry about the ceiling here in a bit when we're actually got some trees grown. Hammer is broken. Thank you, hammer. You did me well. There's a hammer. Did I just make the iron one? Probably. We definitely have leather and string sticks. We can do that. And that's just cobblestone. There's our string. I'd rather use that because that's something that we're at least growing. Definitely have to get more spruce. That's another thing that I gotta do. I gotta make this look nice all the way up. Alright, and okay, so that'll complete that, make it cleaner. That's where we'll do that, and I don't have another log. No, it's fine. We're gonna have to go get more anyway. But let's do that. We got a little bit of daylight left. So one of these episodes, we're gonna just do a lot of mining. I feel like that's gonna have to be soon when we're done with like the actual basement. And then when we're done with the basement, I want to work on the other expansions off of that too, so that we have room for other things. Like some things we can also place outside. Hope we're not missing like any logs throughout. Good, they're not touching. Yeah, there is some right in here. And I think we're probably good to just go back. Yeah, we've got over a stack. Alright, hopefully one of the fir trees has grown by now. The answer is no. Okay. So we need a bit of planks here. Alright, so that completes that. I need our blocks. You and you. And you. Just cobble. I'll put that one back there. Move one right there and there. Okay, yeah, I can work with that. I just need the ceiling, and then I'll feel like we're actually getting something accomplished down here. But I mean, the floor is done, at least on this part. Could do the... You know, let's do the tunnel as well. Like, 'cause it's this room that's not developed as of right now. A lot of cobble right here. Break that up with just a bit of stone brick. Just giving it an actual look now. Like if there's too much, like here for example. Alright, that works for me. And then torch right here. And torch right there. And I think that also means since we're doing... I wasn't expecting that to break the bins too. That's funny. Alright, so that's pretty much what we can do for the hall. Wood. Alright, now I can go drop off our saplings. almost debating on just using some of those to cook something too. Smelt half an item. I mean, what if we use that to cook our potatoes? No, that's what I think I might switch to. And I know we have some stuff in here. Let's just get rid of it all. Go ahead and turn that. Alright, and honestly, that's all the time we have for this episode. So if you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you have not already. Next episode, I'm hoping we can actually get some of the, is it fur? Yeah, fur to grow, so that we can finish up our ceiling in here and in the little hall here. And then from there, we can actually start working on some more of the quest and things like that. Because again, I do want to move a lot of like this setup here, which I'll also be taking all of our ores along with us, and well, even this chest with a bunch of rods and plates. This way everything's kind of staying organized and we don't really have to worry too much. But yeah, with that, hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.